Okay, so maing adlaw ka na to tanan. Again, ha, guys, so fourth year, I'm addressing to you fourth year students, CTU-Argao. Of course, if there are other people who are interested in this, by all means, you can watch this one. This is made public after after I upload this one online. I automatically make this one public. Okay, again, we're with our compendium or our soil science review. We're going very slow, but still, hinahinay lang. I can still share you some stuff. So last time, we covered until question number 56. And that one, dayon, I don't know the answer. Okay, so we'll just continue with what we left last time. Okay, medyo awkward man if I put this one in my neck, pero I think this gives me the best audio recording that I can do. Subsoil 56. A subsoil with high clay accumulation is written. I don't know the answer to this. So again, the other co-teacher na ako nga assigned on this, si Ma'am Rene Jane, knows better than me. So I pretty much uh, assume nahumanan na niya. The source of permanent negative charge of clays. Whoa, number 57. Anion exchange, cation exchange, isomorpho substitution, or protonation. Okay, I know what are the wrong answers, but I don't know exactly. I think it's isomorpho substitution. By the way, ang Green Empire reviewer nato ang atong this one, kini atong gigamit this very material. Okay, does have an answer key. Ako karon I'm not checking it, whatever. I'm not reviewing dito lang. So, kumbaga, what I can remember along the way, for those that I cannot share with you, I do expect you to be resourceful enough not to find that one yourself. In addition, like I said, kaganiha, more, what do you say, a better person who can cover this would be Ma'am Rene Jane instead of me, no? Kay Yahajuning Field. Now, I can always hear of isomorphos. I'm pretty sure that the source of negative charge of clays is not anion exchange nor cation exchange or letters A and B. It might be, okay, isomorpho substitution or protonation, but have a more I have more inkling for letter C here. But let's just look that up. What's isomorphos? Isomorphos substitution. There. Okay, process of replacing one structural cation for another of similar size is referred to. That is represents the primary source of both negative. This replacement represents the primary source of both negative and positive charges in clay minerals. So I think that answers the question. Let's look at protonation. Unsa na? Protonation is the addition of a proton or hydron to an atom. Okay, okay, this is weird. But I think, sayon na day kayo bantayan, protonation is you add a proton to an atom. Okay, that doesn't make a clay mineral become negatively charged. Okay, does that make sense? So, like I said kaganiha, I know that letter A, an ion exchange, is not the correct answer. I also know that cation exchange is not the correct answer. I have a feeling it can either be letter C or letter D. Now, very likely based on the definition that we have seen is it would be isomorpho substitution ang correct answer. But looking at protonation as a possible answer, pero after seeing the ang protonation, it's gaining a positive charge. So that doesn't make a clay negatively charged. So therefore, we could also rule out protonation as a possible answer. Again, there are cases, particularly sa board examination, of which what we are right now preparing karon, no? Sometimes, or most of the times, or there are a lot of times nga, we don't know the correct answer. Pero, sometimes we know what's the wrong answer. So what we need to do is to avoid the wrong answers. Of course, alang nagpilion gyapon na to. Kakabalo naman tag sayop. Okay? So done with 58. I think it's isomorpho substitution. But still, I'm not sure of this one. You can just look this up, no, para masiguro. Okay, again ha, ang ako ang topics, by the way, is just the introductory parts sa soil science ug kadtong parts sa physical properties. So, it does make sense og dili kay ko ka-elaborate ani. Grabe po, pasaylo si sir. Okay? I don't know og asa to, but it's here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure nga ang ako ang topics are just the introductory parts of the physical properties. Pero along the way, di ba, just like you later on, about sa board exam, patikon mong board na ay soils, imingon day mo nga, lo, yahay ra sila, ansay mo na ko major, patikon mo kong soils, di ba? So, mura na po nga ni. So, ang akong approach sa ito, ang review, is, kuan, ka na siyang, we just cover everything and ask a question. So, I am not choosing the question. We just leave out the ones that I cannot elaborate on. Okay, does that make sense? So those that I can remember or those that I'm very familiar with, atong i-cover. But those nga dili kay ko familiar, biyaan lang nato na hoping somebody else will do that for me. Or if all of us cannot do it for you, then kamo you do it for yourselves. Okay? Bisan pag-ansay ka, horti ka, or whatever major you are in. Microaerophilic microorganisms require extremely high oxygen level, no oxygen level, minimal oxygen level, or high oxygen level. Okay, base o what I can remember sa una, okay, micro gamay. Okay, right now what I'm not exactly sure what is the answer, but I'm trying to kumbaga himay. Gihimay na ko ang word base sa meaning sa each parts of word. Micro gamay, aero is hangin. Philic is loving. Ang opposite sa philic is phobic. 'Di ba? Microorganism, syempre. So, it's gamay siya og aero nga love. Okay? So, I think the correct answer based on the options is minimal oxygen level. Okay? Dili po no. Kay pwede na tatawagon na to nga anaerobic or aerophobic. Diba? Does that make sense? Again ha, we have an answer key for this pero dili na ko i-cover na. Kapoy kayo, I'm opening one file and this one is printed in page 68. Unya, if I'm not wrong, answer key is somewhere 130, 129. So masamot ta og kalangan, okay? If I'm not doing it the right way or if I'm giving you the wrong answers, then please by all means you choose the correct ones using not just the answer key but also try to open up some more references to verify whether or not kadtong answer key sakto ba or sayop, because like I said, I could be wrong. The kini mismong review material that we're using could also be wrong. So ang mga typographical error na arabon na siya. Okay? So i-verify na to. So again ha, micro gamay nga hangin iyang love, I would say this is letter C, minimal oxygen level. Number 60. The weathered parent material corresponds to this horizon. Okay, weathered parent material. The description for me is kulang, but what I do remember, ang naa sa ibabaw normally, kung present ang organic na horizon, that would be O. If not, it will be A. So, ang parent weathered naman siya, I think it would, weird lagi. Daghan siya og answer. Pwede both A and B, pwede A, B, and C. A and B are more weathered kay duol man siya sa surface. Ang C is unconsolidated parent materials na niyang C. Okay, di na to tukion. We will just leave that out. These are natural soil aggregates. Natural soil aggregates. Pebbles, clads, beds, granules. Okay, aggregates. Okay, unsa man na. Pebbles, clads, beds, granules. It does sound very similar, but pebbles is, aggregate is binagsa na siya. Okay? Clads, beds, and granules, kumpul-kumpul naman na siya. So I would pick letter A as the correct answer. Pero technically speaking, dili pa jud pud ni siya mao ang pebbles kay ang soil separates nato. Okay, is sand, silt, and clay bigger than sand. Di naman to rocks na may tawag ato or stones. Mo na ni ang pebbles, dili na na siya soil separates. But based on the other choices given here, I think the most appropriate answer, okay? Sometimes there is no right answer. There is just the most appropriate one. Kumbaga, the likely correct answer. Usahay ingana. So I would go for pebbles here. A mean annual temperature of 8 degrees or higher, that's number 62, but lower than 15 degrees Celsius defines this soil temperature regime. Giagian na to ni before. So, ang answer, ang punta na to sa Pilipinas, like I said, is isothermic, which is 16, I think, 16 or 15 degrees to 22. So, kung 8 to 15, thermic, mesic, okay, hyperthermic, or cryic. Ato look up balik to be sure. Okay, soil temperature regimes. Temperature regime. Asa na to? No. Oh, yeah. There. 8 to 15. Okay, take note if the difference is less than 6 degrees Celsius in 1 year, punan na nimo nag mga ISO. Kini 5 gani ni iyaha dire. So other references have different values. Okay? Frigid, mesic, thermic, or hyperthermic. Pilipinas isothermic because the difference between winter months magyapon ng June, January, February, March. That's winter months gyapon. Winter months and the summer months, okay, is less than 5, or I think other references says it's 6. So going back, ang ingon niya here is 8 to 15. Annual mean temperature of 8 degrees or higher but lower than 15 degrees. This defines the soil temperature regime nga mesic. Yeah, okay. 8 to 15 mesic. The chicken. Okay, number 63. This compound reacts with carbonic acid, forming a more soluble bicarbonate. Each reaction contributes to the weathering process. Hydration, hydrolysis, carbonation, solution. Oh, wait. Okay, this is, I think, a faulty question. Nga naman, this compound gonna reacts with carbonic acid, forming a more soluble bicarbonate. Its reaction contributes to the weathering process. Compound unya processes ang atong gihisgutan dinhi. Dili compound ang choices nga gihatag, but the question asks for a compound. So I really don't know the answer, but if carbonic acid is a mild acid, that's water plus CO2, just like it's the same acid that you can find in soda or kanang soft drinks like Coke or Pepsi, forming a more soluble bicarbonate. Its reaction contributes to, I think that is carbonation would be the likely answer to that. Okay, but I don't know the answer, to be honest. Horizon 64 is, this horizon is plowed and rich in humus. It will be designated as, okay, AP, BT, CT. All of the above. Okay, soil profiles. Dili ko sure, I don't know. Horizon plowed, rich in humus. Let's try to Google that up. Plowed horizon, rich humus. I don't know the answer. Okay. Layer, parallel, plowing, or AP. Okay. Humus. Let's try to look that up. What does it say? Asan na to? Asan na to? Whoa, I don't know the answer. Let's just leave that out, okay? 25-gram soil saturated with 5 milliequivalents, okay, of calcium 2 plus. This is, okay, has a cation exchange capacity equal to hatag na to ni Ma'am Rene Jane. Principal form of nitrogen, so chemistry. This is not part of my coverage. Utilized during rapid plant growth. I'm not sure. I think it's nitrate. Nit this NH4 plus is ammonium. NO3 is nitrate. So I think it's nitrate, but I'm not sure. The true soil corresponds to horizons. I would say A and B, but let's see soil horizons. Paitan, why review. Ay, pasensyahin lang ko ninyo, guys. I'm so sorry. Soil horizon. Let's see. What are the different horizons? Oh, let's just find a picture and look at that. Okay, so organic A, B, substratum, okay, bedrock. Okay, sometimes the E horizon is not present. Let's look at this one. Organic, this could be present, this may not be present. Okay, A is the topsoil, E is the eluviation layer. Okay, pagawas ni siya. Then eluviation nga I ang sa sunod ana. Subsoil, parent rock o bedrock. So I think ang real soil is only A and B. So this one, the true soil corresponds to A and B because letter C here is actually the unconsolidated parent material. Mao na siya ang C. Okay? Okay, that's 68. Characteristic soil structure of sandy soils. Okay? Choices, single grained, massive, platy, or crumb. Okay, sandy soils actually do not have a structure. So single grain technically couldn't even be called a structure. But given the choices, single grain, massive, platy, or crumb, okay, I would pick single grain as the structure of sandy soils. Like I said, single grain is not even a structure in the first place. But that would be the most appropriate answer given the choices here. Number 69. In relation to crop production, clayey soils are known to be sticky to cultivate, fertile than sand, high water holding capacity than sand, all of the above. I think we've gone through this in one of our sessions before. But again, let's just go over this one. In relation kuno sa crop production, unsa man di ay or unsa ang characteristics sa clayey soils. So mura ni siya true or false, mura all of the above ng mga choice ba. Known kuno ang clay soils as sticky to cultivate. Yes, that's correct. Clay soils are sticky to cultivate. It is also more fertile than sand. Nga naman, clay are generally made up of secondary minerals. So meaning, from primary minerals, ako na nina-mention before sa inyo ha, ang weathering, ang chemical parts of weathering is it's breaking down the primary minerals into secondary minerals. When primary minerals are broken down into secondary minerals, some of the elements are liberated, masagol na dito sa soil solution. So therefore, it makes the secondary minerals more fertile than primary minerals. It also, so therefore, clay soils are more fertile than sand. That's also correct. It has a high water holding capacity also, na ito na explained before because of the presence of micropores. So therefore, letter D, all of the above. So as mentioned also before, I've been emphasizing this one. If you seldom see choices nga kanang all of the above, ug ilan ang ipagawas, it's very likely nga ang answer for that particular number or question is all of the above. The mean soil annual temperature is 22 degrees Celsius or higher. Unsa man ni? 22 degrees Celsius or higher. 23 mas yung tutong itanaw last time. So that would be thermic. Wait. It's kaganiha 15 to 22 ang thermic. So it's hyperthermic. Kinamdo mo? Hyperthermic, hotter than 23 ba to or 22? soil temperature regime. There you are again. Kana soil temperature regime. Lain-lain ra ba og may pa sa images. No, tanawa akong i-mention ninyo 5 to kani. Tas more than 22. Sakto. Okay, it's hyperthermic. 15 to 22 thermic, 18 to 15 mesic, less than 8 frigid. Madugay og sige na to balik-balik. Ma-memorize na ninyo. Okay, so asa na ta? Dinhi, more than 22 degrees is 22 rather or higher. That's hyperthermic. Definitely not the other choices. Russian pedologists who published the first soil forming factor equation. Whoa, I think kini siya kuan ra man gini kanang memory recall. I think it's Dukochev. Dili kay ko familiar. Kini si Nai Jenny pero wala Chenikov, Lafinikov, Gerasimov. I'm not sure about that, but I would go for Dukochev. But let's see. Dukochaev. Doku. There. Vasily Dukochev. Father of soil science, study of soils natural setting. Yeah, the study of soils in its natural setting. We covered that one before. That's actually pedology. Okay? So, alams na what's the correct answer for this. Russian pedologist. Wala, all arcs na na. Di na to kiyon. But if you really want to know the history, by all means, try to open up more or other reference materials. Compute the base saturation computation. Hatag na to na ka, Ma'am Rene Jane. Dili po kayo familiar ani. If we can come across with some computations and the physical properties, perhaps I can help you there. But here, pero most, okay, ani na lang. Most problems nga sa agriculture, okay, dili lang sa soils, even ang mga pesticide computation or mga feed formulation, pesticide computation ni Ma'am Jassel or fertilizer computation ni Miss Rene Jane or even feed formulation ni Miss Janine or Ma'am Jenny nga naghandle. Okay, kasagaran, okay, not all the time, kasagaran, these problems, okay, simply entails percentage problems or ratio and proportion. So, more ginay timan-an yun ninyo. Mo na basic. So, ratio and proportion, kantong mga 1:2 ana. So, maura gina siyang concept. It's very easy kung usahay ibagat-bagat na to ra. Ibagat-bagat ra gina siya nga problem solving, no? So, kung tahay maingon ta nga sa fertilizer application, mga typical lang ha, bagat-bagat lang. Say for example, you are asked to apply, say for example, 120 kilograms nitrogen for every hectare, di ba? So, sayo na kayo na, pangutanon ka og pila man nitrogen need nimo kung duha na ka hektarya, ratio and proportion na times 2 na nimo. Pila imong gikinahanglan og tunga na sa hektarya. So, you can come up with like 120 ratio and proportion, no? 120:1. Oh, okay. Equivalent na siya sa pila may nitrogen, say X is to kung tahay 2 hectares. Ing ana ra gyud na siya ang equation, no? So this is just the ratio and proportion. So og ato ning i-rewrite, that's 120 over 1 is equal to X, or how much nitrogen over 2. Okay? Oh, so say mahitabo. Taingon din mo ana cross multiply, sir. Yeah, sort of. Pwede ra. So yeah, mo na mahitabo. I-multiply na to. So 120 divided by 1, 120 times 2. That's actually like 120 times 2, okay, over 1. That's equal to X. So therefore, ang correct answer is 240 kilograms na itong i-apply. So, most problems, like I said, in agriculture, ing ana ra gyud kasagaran ng mga applications. So, going back, 25 grams kuno soil is saturated with 5 milliequivalents. Galing lang kani na ani siya kalimot na lang ko ani imo ning ibaligot-baligot sa iyahang kaning murag exponent gani or ang iyahang charge. So kung 2 plus, okay, that means nagkulang siya og duha ka electrons. So kini ratio and proportion di lang ko kamo nakalimot na lang ko 25 grams imo pa ning i-multiply pod sa ilahang atomic weights. Okay, kung maka-review ko gamay ani, I can elaborate on this one sa inyo ha. If you really need more examples on this, request lang mo kay ato ning i-elaborate. Although I'm pretty sure this is already covered by Ma'am Rene Jane. Time check 25. Okay. Ato lang ni buak-buak ko. I'm very particular with the time. Kumbaga, as much as possible, I try to hit mga 30 minutes lang a video para kamo di mo pulan ako maka-relax po ko gamay di ko maluya. And pinaka main part is it's easier to upload videos that are smaller in terms of kanang kadakon sa iyang file gani. So that's why ganahan ko nga mugbo lang dili lang tason pag maayo. These are very raw videos, wala ni mga editing and so on. But at least like may gagmay po dira po ninyo balikan anytime later on. 66 principal form of nitrogen use during rapid plant growth. Murag naagian na to ganihan nitrate dili po ko sure. The true soil nabalik ta. Kung man ana di ay uy diri na ta sorry 71. Okay, compute the percent base saturation with a cation exchange capacity of 100. Hatag na ito na Ms. Rene Jane. Relationship of percent base saturation and soil pH, Ma'am Rene Jane na. Particle density is a stable soil property and most agricultural soils would have a particle density close to this value. Kani siya 2.66 or 2.65 particle density. Okay? Ang bulk density is generally a smaller value. Typically, doon ani sa letter A, 1.33, but it varies so much from one soil to another. That would depend on the compactness. So how compact is that particular soil? Okay, again ha, stable property for most soils. This is actually the density of quartz. So most mineral nga naa sa atong yuta is quartz. So the density of quartz is around 2.66 grams per cubic centimeter. That's why it's more or less constant. 1.65, 2.33. Fitness of a given type. 75. Fitness of a given type of land for specified kind of land use. Land suitability, land mapping unit, land quality, land utilization type. It makes sense. It's land suitability. All the rest are weird terms ngayon lang ipanggamit. But we could still use. But I would go for land suitability. Na ito gitawag nga land suitability mapping for jackfruit. This is suitable for this and that. Okay? So specific kind of land use. The most influential, number 76, the most influential factor in soil formation. I don't know, to be honest. But I think it's climate. Dili ko sure, to be honest. Libog ko, biosphere ba? Climate ba? Parent material ba? Time ba? But I would go for climate, okay? So I think it's the most important or influential factor would be climate. Most influential factor in soil formation. All these, kini or organisms yan both pasabot siguro ani na mistype lang or something. All these are factors of soil formation. Let's just go directly to number 77. Chemical elements taken up by plants in large quantities. Okay, essential elements, macronutrients, trace elements, micronutrients, large quantities. Therefore, macro. So mo niya katong NPK. Murag na pag sila gipuno na ana, ni na ko sure kung sa tong usa. Okay? That's macronutrients. 77. 78. Which of the following process is not mediated by soil microorganisms? Whoa. I'm not sure, to be honest, but I would say no, I don't know. Biological nitrogen fixation. Microorganisms good na kay biological good. Mineralization. To be honest, I don't know. Let's just go to the next number. Soil texture could be determined by feel method, pipette method, hydrometer method, all of the above. I'm pretty sure all of the above, okay? So we've done this one before. I'm not sure with you. Wala rin mo kunukuha ko si classes inyo sa una, so I'm not sure if we covered this one. But all these three are the different methods in determining the texture of a sample of soil. Okay, number 80. The minimum size of delineation is 0.2 hectares to 4 hectares. The order of soil survey is first, third, fourth. I don't know the answer, sorry. 81. Ana lang sa fifth, I don't know. Time check, it's 30 minutes. Para dito maalang-alang. Stop na to tinhi. I will start another video that will start on number 81. Okay? Salamat guys. Maayong adlaw kanatong tanan. I will come up with the next video right away.